how's it going? Today we're going to go through the intro solo to Southbound by the Allman Brothers. This song is from the Brothers and Sisters album. Great album. Jessica and Ramblin' Man also was on this album. And this is after Duane Allman died. So it's new terrain for them. Dickey Betts is playing everything on this song as far as guitars go, as far as I know. I do know that Tommy Talton and Les Dudek also played on a couple songs on this album, but this is all Dickey Betts. So first off with this solo, it's all C minor pentatonic. And let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you what scale forms the solo is from, and I'll go through the fingerings for each note and how to phrase it. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the scale forms that Southbound is from. Then we'll get into the phrasing, the actual notes, and the fingerings to use. Now go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get started. So the first half of the solo is the C minor pentatonic that starts at the 11th fret. The second half of the solo shifts down, so you change positions. It goes down to the C minor pentatonic at the 8th fret. Now the chords for the song are C7, F7, F9, and then G7, G9. I believe they're nines on both the F and the G. So that would be the chord. For the one, you could play the F9 or the F7, and then the G9 or the G7. Okay, now let's get into the actual solo. And you might notice there's going to be a couple spots where I end up using my second finger instead of the third finger. Some of this is preference. Sometimes it depends on how much vibrato I want to get on a note. So sometimes I prefer my second finger versus my third finger. So like I said, it's all opinion and preference for what you're trying to do. All right, so we're starting at the 11th fret on the second string, like this, and you go to the 13th fret using the first and third fingers. So, like I said, we're in the C minor pentatonic that starts at the 11th fret here. So once again, then we take the third finger on the first string at the 13th fret. You got two whole step bends there. Then you've got first finger on the 11th fret, first string. Then you've got the 13th fret on the second string with your third finger. So once again, all this right now is first and third finger. Then we've got a couple small bends on the 11th fret first string with first finger. Now this is where I go for my second finger on the 13th fret second string. So like that. So far we've got Then after that, we've got 11th fret on the second string with my first finger, and then we hit 13 twice on the second string. Now, once again, I use my second finger on the 13th fret. Then, as you notice here, coming up, I'll go back to my third finger again on the 13th fret. So let me play that much. All right, next we've got 11th fret on the first string with the first finger. Then I go back, switch back to my third finger on the 13th fret, second string. Then back to the 11th fret on the first string to hit it twice. Then back to the 13th fret on the second string. Then, with my second finger there. Then 11th fret on the second string. Then back to the 13 on the second string. Then 11th fret on the first string. Then 11th fret on the second string. Then I got two more 13s on the second string where I'm using my second finger. So let me play that much for you. Then that next 13 is the start of the next phrase. So really, you can think about this whole section as kind of one phrase. There's call and response going on in there in the smaller phrases within the bigger phrase. So one more time on that. So far, so good. Now we've got second finger on the 13th fret, second string for the next phrase. So we've got 13th fret, 11th fret on the first string, and then 13th fret on the first string also. So I start with my second finger, and then I'm going to end up with my third finger on the 13th fret, first string. Then we got a bend up, a bend down, and then a bend back up, only hitting it once. So, just like that. Then I come back to the 11th fret, first string, 13th fret, second string with my second finger. Then I jump back to the first string again for another double bend there. Then we've got a whole step bend on the 11th fret, first string with the first finger. This is really reminiscent of a B.B. King type bend here with the first finger in this actual position. Allman Brothers love B.B. King. So you've got a full bend. Bring it back down for another hit on the 11th fret first string, and then we've got the 13th fret second string with the second finger. So let me play that section. Next up, we have a rake. Okay, that's on the first, second, and third string. This is really kind of in the shape of what would be, normally you have your D minor shape right here. This is in C minor. So you've got 11th fret, first string, 13th fret, second string, and 12th fret, third string, and you go like that. That takes some getting used to for sure. And that's also kind of reminiscent of B.B. King. Definitely, like I said, the Allman Brothers loved B.B. King. Then we've got a quarter bend back at the 11th fret, first string with your first finger. That was probably a little bit higher. So let me do it from the rake. Then we've got 13th fret, second string with the second finger. Like that. Little elbow grease there. Okay, this is where we shift position down to the C minor pentatonic at the 8th fret, 3rd finger on the 12th fret on the 3rd string, and then you're going to slide down to the 10th fret, just like that. 1st finger on the 8th fret with a little quarter bend. Then 3rd finger on the 4th string. Then on the 4th string, 10th fret. Then I'm doing the 2nd finger on the 10th fret, 5th string. So we've got just like that. Okay, now we've got 10th fret, 5th string, 8th fret, 5th string, back to 10th fret. So what I do there is 2nd finger, 1st finger, and then back to the 10th fret, but I'm using my 3rd finger. And you hit the 10 twice after you come back to it. So next you have 8th fret, 4th string, 10th fret, 4th string, 8th fret, 3rd string, pull off from 10 to 8 on the 3rd string, now back to 10 on the 3rd string, 8th fret, 2nd string, pull off from 11 to 8, then back to 11 on the 2nd string. Then we got 2 hits on the 1st string at the 8th fret. All right, so let me play that whole section, and then there's just one more section after that. So we've got the rake. Next up, we're back on the 2nd string, and we've got a hammer-on pull-off 8, 11, 8. I love this little lick. Little staccato in there. Then you've got 2nd finger on the 10th fret, 3rd string. So, like that. Then you're back on the 8th fret, 2nd string, 8th fret, 3rd string. Now 3rd finger on the 10th fret, 3rd string, you're going to pull off to the 8. So you've got then you've got the pull off. Then you've got 10th fret, 4th string with your 3rd finger. 1st finger on the 8th fret, 3rd string, then 3rd finger on the 10th fret, 5th string. So that last part is Alright, so let me play that second half of it where the rake starts. I'll play it slowly. So now I'm going to play it slower, much harder to play slowly and get the fingering right, but let me go through it super slow. can actually practice along with that. It's a great solo. Definitely depends on your level. Definitely this is an intermediate to more advanced solo. A great example of using minor pentatonic over dominant chords. Practice it super slowly. I will have a tab link below in the description if you want to download the tab and use that. And definitely let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll be posting more soon.